Well, welcome to week one, and is the video that will kind of go over your first week of assignments and kind of things to get started with to get you going on the course. So hopefully you have first watched the introduction video that kind of talks about the overall Canvas shell. This is the student view. So first thing that's going to be important is you will notice that each week there is going to be a to-do list. And so that will be a good place to check. There will also be a video that will be posted, this one actually, right above this. So you'll want to check out those two resources each week just to make sure you're staying on track with what is required to complete for that week. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the week one to-do list so that you can take a look at that and see how those are formatted. And so it mentions, getting prepared. So watch this video, actually watch the introduction video, follow the instructions for signing up for your student membership and the NSTA Learning Center subscription. And then also you're going to be signing up for your high school science safety course, which is free and is required and in order to pass this course, you must complete it. And then you have a couple of assignments this week, including a introduction video that you're going to post under week one. And then you're going to kind of take a tour of the NGSS, the Next Generation Science Standards, just to get familiar with them. You're going to watch some videos. You're going to scan some of those resources, and then you're going to take a quiz that's posted under week one. So that's all incorporated in this to-do list. So let's go back and look at those. So here's the instructions for signing up for the NSTA bundle. So this is very important that you follow these instructions specifically. Don't just Google NSTA and sign up for a student membership. You need to go to their this specific website to sign up, because that is only for pre-service teachers. And it should cost you $75. This is going to include all the resources you're going to need to pay for fall and winter term for both pedagogy classes. You can try to take a look around, look at that website once you have signed up. It gives you some instructions for looking through those. And then there is also a video that kind of goes over all the resources that you'll be able to access, which will include ones that we will never get to during our courses, but will be very beneficial to you when you're in the classroom and trying to come up with resources to teach science. So I recommend highly that you take a look at that. It's about an hour-long Zoom meeting with actual students who are signed up for this year. And so they may have questions that you would have as well. And then again, this is something you want to do right away, because we will be using it actually in week two assignments. Next to do is, as mentioned, there's an introduction video that I'd like you to record. This is just a quick 5-minute video, just introducing yourself to the other students of the class. I think we're going to have 3 or 4 students this term in this section. And so pretty easy. You click on that. You can actually access the Flip video app right in Canvas and just add your response. You'll be able to see my introduction. And then as students post theirs, you'll be able to see your classmates. And so take a look at those and just get to know your fellow classmates. So that's the first assignment due this week. That also just lets me know you've engaged in the course and that you're ready to get started. So I will require that you complete that by the end of the first week. The second assignment is you have a brief quiz. This is like a 5-question, 6-question quiz. Not very intense. It's really just to see if you got a good overview of the Next Generation Science Standards. So do some background work on that. So these are just the standards to look at. Here's some brief videos that one of the previous National Science Teacher of the Year awardees has done some really great videos introducing teachers to NGSS. So I would say definitely watch this one. Pick maybe 2 from your content area out of this section. So if you're teaching chemistry at the high school level, you might want to look at physical science because there isn't chemistry, but physical science does have chemistry within it. And then, but all the content areas do. Or biology, middle school, look at those. Just pick 2 to kind of see how does he cover the standards within the grade levels. And then this is just the framework for what went on, the work that went on to actually develop those standards. And it's a very long document, 400 pages. So I don't expect you to read it. Just browse through it, look at the table of contents, see kind of just the introductory pages. There is, I think, maybe a question or 2 that you would have to know this to be able to answer on the quiz. So then take the quiz. The quiz you actually have 2 attempts at. And so, you know, if it works for you to do it first, know what the questions are, and then review the resources, then that gives you an opportunity to look for the answers to those questions that might help guide you in your survey of these resources, and then take a second quiz. Both attempts need to be completed by October 2nd. The other thing is you need to sign up for the science safety course for high school. So part of the requirement for this course is that you complete a science safety course and get certified. This a lot of districts require, and so luckily Flynn Science Safety has provided a free course for you to get certified, and you will earn a certificate as the result of completing the course. So to actually get the certificate, though, you have to register for an account, and you have to log in each time you engage in any of the course materials. You'll see here, this is the Get Certified. So once you register, you will have access to the high school safety course. It is about 8 hours long video. It's like 8 hours of videos, plus they have assessments every 4 or 5 videos that you have to pass. And you cannot fast forward through the videos. You actually have to watch them or have them running through the complete time. And so I would recommend very strongly that you start this early and get started on that, and don't wait until the last couple weeks of the term when you will be very busy with your classrooms and lesson planning and other projects. So sign up, get registered, start taking a look at maybe the first couple of videos. That's your task for this week for the science safety. All right, so that is it for our to-do list. Again, referring back to our to-do list, you'll see that I have covered everything on here, but if you need to be reminded, here is the instructions, and those can be found on Canvas under our week 1 module in the to-do list. Good to get you started, and I look forward to it. Please contact me if you have any questions, email me, sign up for office hours. Otherwise, I will assume that you understand and are moving along okay within the course. Again, I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks and working with you this term.